mean? How you been doing?
Buck Show. The Bobby Buck Show. The Bobby Buck Show. The Bobby Buck Show. Yeah. The Bobby Buck. We spotlight the people, the hustlers, the grind, activists, entrepreneurs with powerful minds, community, unity, respect, and a bunch of fun. It's the real, the raw, the respectable show. Once again, it's on. The Bobby Buck Show. The Bobby Buck Show. The Bobby Buck Show. The Bobby Buck Show.
Ooh, hey, what's up, y'all? We here. And hey, this is Bobby Buck from the Bobby Buck Show. And tonight, I got some special guests with me. They're going to be bringing y'all all type of great information and let y'all know exactly what they're doing. I got Miss Arkansas in the house, comedian Miss Arkansas. I got big homie Madman from UNG radio show, and he got a lot cracking and everything. So I tell y'all what, we got to be gentlemen. We got to let the ladies go first. So we're going to let Miss Arkansas break it on down, let people know who you are, what you got cracking.
Well, my name is Arkansas. I represent the South. I got me a gold in my mouth. In case you don't know, take a closer look. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hey, man, first of all, I want to say to God be the glory for all things. I want to say thank you for having me here. And I want you guys to know I miss y'all so much.
We miss you too, big homie.
Yeah.
That's the one and only Miss Arkansas. You know what I mean? Shout out to the legend.
Right or wrong. But my birthday at 12 o'clock, so
that's right. Happy birthday.
I'm excited about that. You know, like I was telling Bobby Buck, when I was growing up, the elders used to say she ain't gonna live to see 15, but I'm so glad my life wasn't in their hands, so I'll be 57. I know they talking about women don't tell their age. I don't know what woman they talking about, because I'm glad to be 57.
Amen.
Hey, amen to that. I believe. Yeah. I understand. I believe you, because even my mom, she used to be like that. When she passed away, she used to be happy about her age.
Yeah, so I'm honored to be here, and I guess we can let Madman say something. Then you can start asking us some questions or whatever you want to do, since this is your show.
Go ahead, Madman. Let them know what's up, who you are, and what's happening.
What's up, everybody? You know what I'm saying? My name is Boucher. I'm the CEO of UNG radio station, the founder of the Unsigned Artist Hangout Awards, and also I'm the founder of the UNG Comedy Awards. We've been rocking for 15 years now, and I'm honored to be on this platform with the legendary Bobby Buck and one and only Miss Arkansas. We got history together. Us three been working together 15 going to 20 years, and this is serious business, y'all. You see those trophies that Miss Arkansas goes up? She goes back to the very first awards that I did. She won several awards, and
there's some more back there. I just had to jump up and grab at least 2 of them.
That's a major blessing. Both of them. Look at both of them up there holding them trophies up.
And what I was not cutting him off, but what I was telling him, I said, I don't need BET long as UNG got me.
That's right. That's a legendary sentence too.
Yeah.
That sentence is legendary. We put it on our episode. We turn our awards into a series now where they can watch it on YouTube. And we got that part when you say that, Miss Arkansas, on the red carpet. It's on episode number 2.
Hey, guess what? I think I might can find that and play that.
Oh, Lord.
Hold on, y'all. Let me go get the screen changed right here. See which one is it.
You must have already had it queued up.
Right around. There's Bobby Buck.
What's up, Miss Arkansas? How you doing over there, Triple OG?
Man, listen. Wait 1 second.
There you go.
I mean, nobody's speaking your brain.
Okay, yeah. For one person, I was Miss Arkansas
Okay, Miss Arkansas.
Yeah, yeah.
You originally from Arkansas.
Yeah, that's right.
Now she moved back out there.
Yeah, she's back out there. We stay in contact.
I think she still do comedy.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's doing something this month, and I think
Last year, I was surprised with 2 awards. I was actually performing like you, and he said, Miss Arkansas, I would like for you to present this next award. And when I opened it up, it had my name. And I screamed like I won $1 million. And they are still sitting in my living room. I ain't got to wait on BT here. UNG got me. That's right.
Hey, that's a very powerful moment in life for me, for yourself, and for the culture, for history. A lot of the people don't understand what's going on the planet, especially people of color. They kind of not paying attention right quick. They like to run to Hollywood, to the Oscars and the Grammys and the other awards to validate their career, not knowing that we really the founders of everything. Just about, you know, what I mean, our creations have been kidnapped, and certain people are holding back on letting certain people get through doors. So when you said that, God made it come through your voice for a reason, and then He gave me the power to put it on a platform, and I'm running with it for life.
Come on now. Well, you know I got your back. I don't care if I am back in Arkansas. Hey, you need me, I get there. I'll be there.
That's right. We're gonna get you to come down too in the near future here and do some projects. So get ready for this summer, okay?
That's what's up.
right
Wow.
on. And we can go back and forth and come to Arkansas too. And speaking of Arkansas, let us know what you got cracking this weekend.
Well, tomorrow, actually, I did like a few minutes for this young lady birthday that works at the beauty supply store. You know what I'm saying? You help,
Yeah.
you scratch their back, they scratch yours or whatever. But anyway, she was telling me about it was getting ready to be her birthday. So I say, I'd love to come and do a few minutes for you to help put happy in your birthday. So I went and did a few minutes for her, and her makeup artist, oh my God, she had her looking like she had walked out of a magazine. And
Mm.
the young lady said she seen me somewhere else before, but it was a blessing to see me again. And she said, I love to do your makeup. She told me her price and all that. And I'm saying to myself, Lord, I ain't got that kind of money. But I just kept on talking to her, you know, and sharing the goodness of God and what He have done and doing. And when we got done talking, that young lady told me she gonna do my makeup. So she gonna do that in the morning. Then after I get my makeup done, I go over to the news station and film for a station out here on Channel 4 News. It's a show come on every day, Monday through Friday, called Arkansas Styles. They actually had me on there before, so I will be back on my birthday on Arkansas Styles. It will actually show on Monday. And
Okay.
then that evening, I will be hosting a live album release party for Mr. J.C. McCallum, and he got Fat Daddy, Arkansas Bo, Ayana. He got Seth. I know I'm gonna miss somebody, but anyway, it's an amazing lineup, and they couldn't have got a better host. So I do that. I'm doing all that on my birthday, and shout out to Miss Mama Jonah Brown. She made a post asking people to send me a couple of dollars so I can get me a steak at the Longhorn Steakhouse. And I had to put on her post and let her know that I appreciate her, but I've been blessed with a couple of dollars, so I don't need their cash out. I can buy my own steak. But if they still want to send some, I'll take it. But don't think
Yeah.
it's for that steak. I already got that covered. So that's what I have planned for tomorrow. But knowing that God I serve, He got a whole lot more than that in store for me on tomorrow. And then Saturday, a friend of mine, she owned two banquet halls in Little Rock. And in one of them we having a margarita meet and greet. People can come over from 6 to 9 and meet with me and some of my comedians that's gonna be performing on that Sunday. And
Okay.
her husband is a DJ, and we got Magnolia Skillet that's gonna actually cater for us. So I'm excited about that. And then, like I said, Sunday, I have a real big birthday celebration comedy show at the Looney Bin Comedy Club in Little Rock, Arkansas. And it's hosted by Mark Superstar Jones. If they don't know him, they need to get to know him. So hilarious. Ken Bright gonna feature. I am gonna close it out. Kid, everybody, pretty much everybody on there is hilarious. Don't get me wrong, in their own way. I got this young lady go by the mouth of the South, and they let you know right there that her mouth is dirty. So, Carly Carr coming all the way from California. I will be picking her up on Saturday morning. She will be performing with me. Yes, the happily divorced Carly Carr from California. And I got this young man, DeMarco Frazier. I'm giving him a chance, letting him open for me. And then another young man just asked to open. So I get both of them like 5 minutes. Hey, what they do with it, if they do good, I'll book them again. If they don't call my number. And shout out to Nelson Kimball. He a soul singer. He gonna come and bless me with a song. I told him happy birthday. He said he want to sing one of his songs. I said, well, you better remix it in the birthday song. you know? So we gonna have a real good time, and I just tell everybody, if you able and willing, and you in the Arkansas surrounding areas, Memphis, wherever, anything ain't that far, if you got a car. So come on out, get your laugh on, and enjoy everybody, and enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Cause we
Yeah,
all can use some laughter, music help the soul too, you know what I'm saying? So whatever you got to do to help you, you better get involved. So that's what I
yeah,
had going the weekend, and I'm very excited. Like I said, I'm still in my right mind. My health is good. Maybe 1% might be tripping, but 99 is greater than 1%. I thank God for all four of my children, grown now. Been blessed with 11 beautiful grandchildren. Getting ready to have my fourth one to graduate in May. And now I got my first great grand. So that's my true blessing right there. My children and grandchildren and great grandbaby, So shout out to
yeah.
all of them and my family in general. How about that? Because they see this, oh, you can shout me out, my family in general. And not just them that's from my mom and dad and all that, because like I say, y'all are family too, man. And I really need to get back out there and be with my people, California, Las Vegas, everywhere I've been. They ain't had nothing but love for Miss Arkansas. And even though I'm back in Arkansas, I still have much love for y'all.
Right on. You know we got love for you no matter what.
Yep. So
Right.
that's what I
Yeah.
got going on. And then like I get off the live, the Bobby Buck show. Let me correct that. I ain't getting off yet, but I gotta
Yeah.
meet with Mr. JC McCallum and his wife a little later, and we gonna pretty much go over the lineup and stuff since I am the host. So I told him if I don't say nothing else before I get started, I'm gonna let them people know with them fans.
Yeah.
Do your thing, but when your thing is over, I need you to put your fan up. Cause I don't want to hear no popping through every song. And if you pop while I'm up there doing my comedy, I got the microphone, so ain't no telling what I might say.
Mm.
So please clap your hand when it's my time. Don't pop no fan. So I just had to get that off my chest, y'all.
Like I say, you got the mic and you know how to use it.
But I just thank
Yeah.
God, man. When I tell you that He is, like Michael Kaya would say, God is good. Chicken is good. God is great. And I
Yeah.
thought he was just crazy. But then the more I get to know God, I was like, yeah, that is right. chicken is good. God is great.
That's right.
But when I tell you he been making a way out of no way for me, he been keeping me. Um I go around to the AA meeting sometime and speak or just be there, encouraging the others and listening to their stories and sharing stories. And May the 1st will actually be 9 years, no alcohol. And one young man asked me, how did I quit? And I told him I didn't quit. I got delivered.
Mm.
So that makes a difference. You could quit anything, but if you don't ask him to take it away from you and help you and all that, you going to still dib and dab. So
Mm.
I just asked God to take that thing away, and he did. And I knew he would because it's been over 20 some years no marijuana and over 30 some years no coke. And I didn't quit none of that stuff on my own. I needed his help. Yeah. So come on now, nobody but him.
No,
What's wrong, man?
You comedy.
That's the truth, though.
and that's a true
Yeah.
blessing, though. And that's why I tell people about myself. I said I've been delivered. Because I can be around it. It don't trip. I mean, actually, I'm shocked.
Nah,
I'm
you
shocked I
Hey,
right.
can be around it.
you know what? I got a question to ask Miss Arkansas.
Yeah.
How long you
Mhm.
been doing? How long you been doing comedy?
Actually, I've been doing comedy almost, if it ain't 35 now, it's probably over that. After so long, you quit counting. But shout out to my good friend Betty. We call her T. She actually got me in St. Louis May the 9th. God say the same for her 50th birthday. And not only am I going to host that, but I will be receiving an award for my accomplishment far as my comedy. So I'm very excited about that. One of my cousins gonna present it to me. She
Mm.
said my brother, but you know what I'm saying. You gotta have a bag of plans. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say my cousin gonna do it. But I'm very grateful for that because I always feel like I should receive something. You know what I'm saying? After
Yeah.
doing it all these years, going around the world, making people laugh, and you never know what someone is going through,
That's
or
true.
they don't know what you're going through, but you still
Amen.
making them laugh.
Right.
So it's
Because
been a
Listen,
good 30 something. When I did time in prison, and when I got out, instead of being one of the worst criminals, I became one of the best comedians. So I got started, try to get a job. Every time I turned around, I got a no. I finally got a job, but shout out to the supervisor. He'll let me leave to go do my comedy. He brings it up sometime on Facebook when he find me or whatever, talking about don't forget him. But
mm,
I appreciate that because he could have been like, no, you ain't going. So with that, I just kept going. Shout out to Cookie Hall, the bad girl of comedy. Cookie gave me 5 minutes over 30 some years ago in California at a place called Cheers. And when I saw how those people responded, I just kept going.
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's
Well,
been a while. I've been wanting to throw that towel in over 30 times, but
Well, it's a blessing that you didn't throw the
I hear
towel in because
God
now you're doing
saying,
business.
well, not God. I hear my mother because she passed away over
Mm,
30 years ago on my birthday.
mm,
And
mm,
I remember some of the stuff she used to say, and I can still hear her say, get you a spiritual rope and hold on because help is on the way.
mm.
And when you feel like you done got to the end of that rope, you tie your spiritual knot in it and keep holding on. Just know help is on the way. So that's the only reason why I won't throw it in. I just feel like I'm this close. That's why I won't get married too, because I ain't got time to sign no annulment or none of that stuff. I'm just gonna say
mm.
no.
No, I feel you on that, boy. Because you see, it always happens. They say, you paying some man's lifestyle for a while.
I might pay a light bill. I ain't paying no lifestyle.
Well, you know what I
Yeah.
learned about the game? Like at first you was doing a lot of comedy. Now you bossing up.
Yeah, I've been in a few movies. Actually, I got a movie coming out. The young man said sometime this month or the first part of next month. It's called On Tuesday. I'm Miss Gloria in there, so the neighborhood always have me talking stuff. But I'm excited to see that because I'm in the one part I'm in there talking to these two young ladies. Then this other part I'm in there with this short person because you know they don't like to be called no midget. So this short person and his name Justin, he very funny. So we got a part in there too, and I can't wait to see it on the big screen.
That's right.
All
Congratulations.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
got let us know about that. We come back and we talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep
right.
pushing. Yeah.
And I'm writing a book, but I just keep putting the pen down. And the title of that is, from the pen to the pen, from
Mm,
the prison to the ink pen.
Okay.
mm.
And
Oh,
I'm doing it, but I keep putting the pen down.
but as long as you keep picking it back up.
Well, yeah, I keep picking it back up and I eventually finish it. But once I finish it, I believe in my spirit it's gonna be a number one seller.
Well, the
Hey,
spirit is making you pick it up for a reason, and especially for today, because for those who are not really paying attention, it's Black History Month. It's a lot of people doing a lot of things right now, and that's basically what we on here right now talking about advertising a lot of
Yes.
the things that's going on for the Black folks in our community. If you've been paying attention, they basically kind of silencing Black history. They don't talk about it as much. You driving around, you ain't feeling the vibe of it that much. I don't know if people agree too much with a Jesse Jackson, but he just passed away. That's legacy.
Yeah, rest in
It's a
peace.
lot going on out here in America, real tough right now, with with so many things that's distracting us from really paying attention to what needs to be paid attention to. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the reason why we're failing right now, because we're distracted and not focusing on the right thing. So that's why God, he sat you in a pen for a reason, so you could get your brain
Right.
together. When you got out, you did a live comedy. Now you're doing something different. You're bringing comedy to the people by you're releasing buildings and you're putting new comedians on
Mm-hmm.
stage, and
Right.
some of them have a voice and some of them don't. But you're going to be going through grooming processes. It's kind of sort of what I do here with the Unsigned Artist Hangout. We deal with a
Mm-hmm.
lot of up and coming artists, and we have to show them the ropes on what to do and what not to do.
Right.
you know Comedy and music is just the same. It's basically our voice. It's a voice, and some people know what to do with the voice and some people don't. So today on the
Right.
Bobby Buck Show, I want to shout out to my family and friends that's tuning in. They comment. You know what I mean? You can share this to your friends on Twitter, Facebook. Share it to your Facebook. Let everybody know we on here live. Let the people know. My
Put
kin
my
folks is
glasses
watching.
on so I can see.
Yeah, hey Bobby, maybe you want to talk to the people that's commenting. You want to say something to them?
yeah, go ahead and chop it up with them, Miss Arkansas. They might be coming to see her. They might not want to see me. Oh, she done clicked off. She playing around. She might be back on here. But
Go
what's
ahead.
going on, people out there in comment world? What's up, comment world? What y'all got going on?
I see my cousin is on here, man, and who else is on
I ain't
here?
pushing nothing else.
It's all good.
I see DJ Smurf on here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Miss Very
Smurf.
Sexy Lady on here.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, everybody getting busy right here. Like I
Yeah,
said, this is a day to advertise. For some reason, this weekend is going to be a big weekend. You know what I mean? I
yeah, it
got
is.
I got 2-3 events going on this weekend. Early in the morning on Saturday, we doing a Black History special in the city of Montclair, California, with the Christian
Okay.
Development Center, with the Ruckers family. They do it once a year. They bring out live entertainment. They support the local vendors. A lot of people gonna come out and have fun and just represent,
That's
Black
what's
History
up.
Month the way it's supposed to be done. A lot of people just think of Martin Luther King, which is a beautiful
Nah.
blessing, but it's way deeper than that,
About
y'all. We
us.
got Marcus Garvey. Black folks wouldn't be free if it wasn't for Harriet Tubman getting up moving. All right. There was a lot of people out there that was opening doors and hiding her and things like that to help her. God put his angels in them spots. But she was the main one that got up and went out there and did it. So the Black woman
Right.
is the reason why Black people are out of slavery right now. The Black man needs to wake up. We need more brothers like RZA. You know what I'm saying? We need some very powerful men to actually read the Bible and the Quran, get the knowledge of the message, and start spreading the word instead of
Right.
these videos that they having on TV that's distracting our young soldiers that's coming up. They think that
Mhm.
the way that just because he got a nice chain or a tattoo on his face or he wears a purse or skinny jeans, that's acceptable. It's really not acceptable. They're not knowing that
Right.
these people have distracted and tricked us into a certain look for men and women. And that's really not us. We're Afrocentric
Right.
people. We really the lost tribe. You know what I mean? And we really the God's children with the power, and we got to really start representing. And I think that's the reason why I'm the CEO of Unsigned Artists Hangout, and that might be why you the CEO out there in Arkansas. You
Mhm.
bringing talent from Tulsa, Oklahoma, all surrounding areas.
Everywhere.
You know what I mean? To come to your events. You know what I mean?
California.
You got a big movement out there in the Midwest because, like you said,
Mhm.
the opportunity is not as big as New York or Atlanta or LA, but you can make it happen right there, especially with
Yeah.
the internet. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I just came off of my first cruise. I performed on there. I had the time of my life. I had so much fun. I'm ready to go on another one soon as my little money get right. But I like how I believe in me. I don't really listen to what everybody else say because people were telling me, "Oh, you're gonna get sick and you this." I don't have to get sick because you got sick.
Right.
And me thinking the way I think, I did not get sick. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? So I'm very excited to go on another one. And I just love how God worked. The young lady, shout out to comedian Miss Honey. She out of Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah. She said it's her production. She was gonna take me on her next one, but something came up and I ended up going on the one with her. And I performed. My brother said, "You gonna get on that ship and take over." I say, and did. Them people showed me so much love on that ship, man. When I tell you that you can be loved by people all over the world and they ain't even gotta know them.
You
And
know what? You
Yeah.
got a good point there. People not having
Yeah.
fun no more, and they're not enjoying the real fruit and labor that God blessed us with. We so dependent on America now. We spoiled and lazy. Internet has made us lazy. They forgot about having fun and doing nature or natural things like growing fruits in the front yard. They'd rather run to the grocery store and spend
right.
$4 for an apple or orange when you can grow it in your front yard. People are so fascinated by living in the big city. They think that if you live in Arkansas or your country, no, 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 no. It's got front yard, backyard, reasonable prices, and things like that that can help you concentrate. LA is a major distraction.
Yeah.
Rent, mortgage is extremely high. All the bills, the economy is about to crash. People going crazy, moving fast. Just psycho.
But you know what, not cutting you off,
What it is.
stuff is high here too
I
now.
know it is. I saw it when I
But
was in the
my
club last
thing
month.
is, if you trust God and you trust Him for real, He ain't gonna allow you to go hungry,
That's right.
without, broke, undressed. When I tell you, He make a way out for me with no way.
That's
Like
right.
I got a few bills due. I'm not worried about them.
Mm-hmm.
The man I was
Yeah.
with for 13 years say, "Hey, I'm coming through there." He drive trucks. He said, "I'm coming through there about 4 in the morning. I'm gonna drop off you a birthday gift." I said, "What is it? I don't want no sex." He said, "Nah, I ain't got time for that though." He said, "I had told you I was gonna help you with your car." And he gave me a big old nice sum last year. And he said, "I'm keeping my word. I'm gonna give you this amount in the morning." I'm not putting it all on no car note. But at the same time, I'm consider that a blessing because now thank God I wasn't stressing over this, that, and that. I'm gonna take some of that money and pay that.
That's right.
Right
But
on.
I ain't talked to him in about 4 months. So I thought he was through. I thought he had got him a woman and wasn't gonna call me no more. So
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. So he will give you some when you least expect it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I told him it ain't a day I've been hungry. I got some extra weight to prove that. So, hey, I'm a trusting when I don't trust me. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
hey, I've learned to do that, trusting when I can't trust me. So I tell them all the time, I'm pretty much like the polices and firemen. I'm on call. When they call me with a budget, I go to work. If they don't call me with a budget, I stay at home and watch the news and Family Feud. You
But I tell
know,
you what though, when you be a blessing, you receive a blessing.
that's right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I can't just be out there no more. Like you said, they ain't trying to do what's right, man. And
No.
I done had my little evil days. And if the devil didn't keep me when he had me, he surely in the hell ain't getting me now.
Mm, that's
Yeah,
right.
so
Unless,
I'm for what's
unless you got
right.
to.
Whether it's Black History or the Juneteenth, Martin Luther King Day, or just another day. I'm with my people, and I had to check somebody the other day. They want me to fight about something that happened 500 years ago. I wasn't here 500 years ago, but I can fight with what's going on today.
Right on. I feel you with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
So
lot of times you
don't
get
think I'm
distracted.
just joking. Hey, I'm fighting too.
Yeah.
That's right. You an artist that has something to say. You stand up for something. A lot of artists don't stand up for something. They one hit wonders, or they here for the moment. You know what I mean? You can find a gang of celebrities that benefited from our community, but when something goes down, they'll never walk out there with us. They won't stand up and say nothing.
No.
So
Right.
what you saying that is a very valuable thing. You know what I mean? The people out there that's watching, I hope they're doing the same thing also. You know, stand up for something. Don't be afraid. You know, you can
Well,
have
you know,
fun.
man, like they say, if you don't stand up for something, you'll fall for anything.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's true. Don't fall, my people. Don't fall. Stand up. We
Please
already did
don't.
it. Yeah, we did enough of that already. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's enough divide and conquer out there. It's time to. We've been saying it for many years. You know what I mean? Some
Gotta
people
take
gonna do it.
ours
Some people
back.
not gonna do it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Trying to reverse the curse.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reverse the curse. But I want to share about Miss Arkansas. We'll go get out here in a little bit. But I want
Man,
to.
I'm talking. What you trying to throw me out?
No, no, no. But I was saying I want people to check out what I got for you here with this song I did. I want people to hear for your
Oh,
birthday.
okay. Let us hear it.
All right, get that going.
You! It's Miss Arkansas! Birthday!
Laughs all night, yeah, it's going down. Sunday, February 22nd, funniest show in town. Miss Arkansas birthday, $25 ticket. Real comics, no fraud. 7 p.m. sharp. One night, one stage. Non-stop applause. Laughs in the building. The city turn up. February 22nd. Yeah, we coming stuck with jokes. Miss Arkansas birthday. Headline the night. Looney Bin comedy. 7 p.m. sharp. On time.
Okay, keep smiling.
Whims and feelings, but she sly with her jokes. She loves very hard, but she don't play with folks. Pisces energy, soft but a little crazy. Love her, laugh with her because she's a funny lady. She's a funny lady. She's a funny lady. Love her, laugh with her because she's a funny lady. She's a funny lady. She's a funny lady.
Sunday night, Little Rock. Mark the date. Looney Bin comedy. Don't be late. Mark Superstar Jones, keeping it hot. Ken Bright feature, hitting every spot. Miss Honey from Texas, she funny. Mouth for the South, so bold. Terry Special FX Ford will be on swole. DeMarco Frazier stepping to the stage. Birthday show vibes, laughter uncaged.
Laughs all
Yeah, I want to share a little bit of it.
Carly Carr gonna be there coming from California. Sorry to announce that Miss Honey won't be there. Terry won't be there. But I have two amazing replacements. So that's why I always put at the bottom of my flyers, lineups are subject to change.
Hmm.
So if don't nobody be there, Miss Arkansas gonna be there.
Right on.
Bobby Buck, I want to just say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank both of y'all, man. Both of y'all have truly been a blessing in my life in y'all own special way.
That's
And
right.
Man, you could tell I love you and what you have done.
Thank you,
Normally
sis.
people let their little grandchildren tell them stuff or whatever. Ain't nobody touch these trophies. I dust them when I feel like they got dust on them, and I put them back over there. I remember you. I think it was one for Mike Epps or somebody. I said I receive it for him. I ain't gave him spit. He is over there too. If he wasn't good enough to come to your event and get it, he ain't good enough to receive it.
That's deep.
So I got it. Tell him to see me.
Do me a favor and screenshot it or take a picture of it and send it to me, and I'll reach out to him and let him know.
Okay, got you. Yeah, but I'm just grateful, man. Like when I got ready to come back to Arkansas, people be like, how did you leave Las Vegas and go back to Arkansas? I tell them I'd rather go home than be homeless. And shout out to DJ Thump out there. He did a LV Got Talent, like American Got Talent. I won that thing and got that $1,000 in that trophy. And the man that owned the car lot or worked there or something. Anyway, Mr. Seeds, I went and seen him. He said he was gonna help me get the car, whatever. And I'm like, then tell me, do you have any credit? I said, not that I know of. I got this $1,000.
Hmm.
So one of the workers at the car lot say, Miss Rudd, can I run your name and see can I help you get something so you can get your car? And I said, look, man, I don't know if I got no credit. My credit jack. But you don't you'd be thinking you messed all up and God being cleared that thing. That
True.
young man came in there and said, you got approved for $3,000. That at least let you drive it off the lot. And I'd have had my car 5 years. I put everything a fit in there. And I drove 21 long hours, me and the good Lord, from Las Vegas back home to Arkansas. And it's one of the best moves I could have made. I'm with my family, got my own little spot. And hey,
Yeah,
I'm all right out here.
That's right.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
LA
Yeah,
So
just hop, jumping, skipping away. You know what I mean? All you got to do is
ain't that right? That's
you
what
make
I'm saying too, man.
yeah.
It's cool being at home. This is my what they call it, your spot where you can come back to. But what they
yeah,
fail to realize, I travel everywhere.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I made a flyer on Facebook. Look, I'm gonna be something everywhere. But anyway, I know May the 6th and 9th, St. Louis. March, I got one in Benton, Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. God say the same. Let me share this and then I be quiet. But I got a lot of stuff before July, but if God say the same, I like saying that because we don't know what's gonna happen today, let alone tomorrow. But if He agree, July the 4th, I will be filming a comedy special in Memphis, Tennessee, at a theater. So I gotta get these 10 pounds off of me. I don't know if I'm gonna have to get a young man to beat it off or an old man to eat it off, but I gotta get this weight off of me.
You got to change your diet.
And I'm gonna do that too. I already cut out a little bit of cakes and no, for real. I done cut out a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if God could take them drugs and alcohol from me, I believe He gonna take all this unnecessary stuff that I know I don't need in my body away from me. I just gotta talk to Him about it and let Him know, hey, I don't want that no more.
Mm.
But I can do it. I believe I can do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it. So
Hey,
July the 4th, when y'all see I done lost some weight, no, I ain't sick. I ain't on no crack. I just got back healthy.
no, that's what's up, man. Like I say, with two or three come into agreement, so we on here. We all in agreement. Gonna make that happen.
You right.
Right on.
Wow.
But
But
I tell you
Looking
what,
at the
I might need to
comments, so
plug
I'll
in
check
with
it
you.
out
'Cause
for
I gotta lose about 10.
okay, we'll lose them together.
Right on.
What you say,
Yeah.
man?
I'm just reading the comments and what people saying and showing support while you represent.
That's what's up for real. Yeah, but
Yeah.
hey, if it's y'all that's watching, if it's anything, I mean anything that you want to do, get away from them naysayers, cause so many people don't want to see you make it. You know, you have to get
Mhm.
you another circle to be in. If it ain't but two people in that circle, you know what I'm saying? You
Amen.
gotta step out on faith. You gotta go for it, cause I'm telling you, they be trying to knock me down all the time, but I'm I'm like a little energizer bunny. I keep going. They can't
Yeah.
stop me, cause at the end of the day, I know whose I am.
That's right.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
Yeah.
see,
keep going,
Yeah.
keep
I
making
can
people
add to that.
smile.
I can add to that. A lot of people don't have a goal in life, and that's the reason why they hating on us so tough like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And only that, it's another thing too. Uh, Everybody not blessed to walk that walk with you. God ain't gonna let some of these people walk with you. It's
Come
time
on
to move
now.
on. You know what I mean? And then a lot of people that we've been seeing and knowing, they like to just see what we're doing, but they not really want to see us win. Like I said,
You
they
right.
would rather run to the majors and instead of supporting their own, and the majors will never support them a day in life. So
Right.
we got to step off and represent the ones who represent us. Like it's people in Indonesia who love us. It's people in
Mm-hmm.
Brazil who love us. And they would do anything to watch our show or fly out to America to come get involved with our show. Once we
Right.
reach out to others, it goes in a different direction. Then those people that's been hating, they're gonna really be, oh, I know her, I know him,
Mm-hmm.
like that. So just keep the faith and keep moving. And right
Right.
now, the new goal is Miss Arkansas is to get $250,000 out of the game before it all disappears, because we don't know.
Oh, shuck it now.
Yeah,
What I
because
gotta do?
we don't know. All right, I give you the format real quick. If you do a show once a week and it's clocking like what 5 racks of every, that's 20 a month. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be a quarter
Mm-hmm.
of a million at the end of the year. You just got to
That's
figure
what's
out
up.
what building that can hold that amount of people. You know what
You
I mean?
right.
And you bring the good talent in there to perform with some live entertainment, with some good food. And I hate to say it because I really dislike it, but black folks love to drink and smoke. So if you got a venue where they can come and watch the show, get a little drink, get a little something to eat, 420 friendly a little bit, it's a possible it could be a go. It might start
Well, they don't
slow,
have to smoke outside.
right? That's smoke outside, that's right. But
Not cutting you off. The reason I say that is now I ain't had marijuana over 20 years. I did a show in Memphis, Tennessee about 6 months ago. Closed like room. Everybody in there was smoking,
mm,
but me. I was the headliner.
you kind of
When
kind
I got up on that stage to do my thing, I forgot some of my damn jokes. I was so happy. So they gonna have to smoke outside. I told that young man, look, I'm sorry. Bring me back on another day. You know what I'm saying? Let me
Yeah.
redeem myself. I'll stay outside till it's my time.
mm.
But
Yeah.
I was so high, man, I was forgetting my jokes. I asked one young lady, did I say that already? But I
Oh,
understand what you're saying. And another thing you brought up, you was talking about how people doing this and that. You never know who watching you or watching us. I believe Tyler Perry watching me and just ain't reached out to me. And the reason I say that is because he repeated something I said, like he a
mm,
preacher.
mm,
I
hmm.
remember a bishop came to me and I put it on Facebook years ago. He said, Miss Arkansas, God getting ready to do you like a rocket. You finna take off. He said, you know how the bottom part of that rocket falls into the ocean? He said, that's gonna be the people God not gonna allow to go with you where he taking you. I looked up, probably not even a year ago, this joker on TV saying the same thing. I heard a
mm,
song. I was talking about how I had to go and give it over to God because even though I go all around the world making people laugh, I feel like an elephant got his foot on my chest. This
mm.
chick done made a song about it.
Mm.
My brother say right or wrong all the time. I was putting that all around the world, California, Vegas, everywhere. Looked up Mary J. Blige singing about right or wrong. So I must be doing something right if everybody want to use whatever I'm doing.
Hey,
My thing, just involve me. I ain't gonna even say involve me because I always tell people, if God opened the door for me, I'm going through that door. But if God closed the door, I'm not gonna try to open that door.
right.
Cause ain't no telling what's on the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? And he
Yeah,
will protect you.
Yeah.
that's the truth. From your
So
voice to God's ears all day long.
Right
come
on.
on
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah.
I
But
pray
listen.
whatever being said on here helps somebody that's watching,
That's
or
right.
somebody that's listening.
Hey, you know what? I can add to that. Hey, I was on
Hmm.
the radio one time. When I'm on the radio, I can see how many people is viewing, right? And it's been a day I had 6,000 people listening. Then it's been a day I had 60 people or 15 people listening.
Right.
In this particular day, wasn't nobody really listening, and it said 3 people. And I'm like, okay, let me continue doing my job. Next thing you know, it clicked and it said, doo doo. Said, yo, boy, you doing your job. I'm gonna call you right now. And the phone
Wow.
rang, and when I picked the phone up, it was 50 Cent. So I was
Wow.
like, you like to add to what you're saying, people just never know.
Hmm.
It happened 3 times in a row. The other incident was Janet Jackson. She called me and she said
Wow.
she was in Africa. She was about to get married. Then when I came back, I left Atlanta and came back to LA. I was on the radio. E40 hit me up, and I was like, "It's a trip."
Wow.
That's how it's going on right now in the industry. The internet has
Hmm.
made people in such a square box. You can actually hit the unsigned artist or up and coming comedian up and say, "Hey, we got a show. Come on over here," and they'll be like, "Oh, I got this to do and I got that to do." But I can hit up some celebrities and they answer the phone with the quickness. So the
Wow.
internet has made people so lazy and so distracted. They forgetting about the main purpose. The main purpose is we're not here to get up every day and work 9 to 5 for these people to make others rich. You're here to work for
Hmm.
yourself and praise God and represent. So it's time to take care of business. Everybody got to focus real tough right now. Instead of being on the phone so much, going on Instagram,
Come
Facebook, post
on.
I'm at the store, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You got to focus on what company or what can you do to benefit your family and yourself because we don't got that much time. You know what I'm saying?
You
We
right.
at one time we did. I know I'm be 80 years old. Oh no, we don't know what's going on now because they throwing out this 4-stage cancer, they throwing out these diabetes, they
Yeah.
throwing out so much. It's just you really got to be swatting. You got to bob and weave. You really got to get it
Hmm.
in. It's vicious. The breathing outside, the planes flying over our community, letting out this smoke. People think that's regular. No, it's a word, Kentrail or something like
Wow.
that the smoke is going in and bothering us. And out there where you at in Arkansas, I know it might be cold, but when the sun start coming up again, the pollen ain't even real no more. They spraying the
Hmm.
green.
Man, I ain't seen a butterfly
Wow.
in
Mm.
years.
Mm.
I used to
Crickets
try to catch
everywhere.
them, let them fly on me, all kind of stuff. Well, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I ain't seen a butterfly.
Well, on
Mm.
that tip right there, America's doing really good at kidnapping a lot of God's creations and putting them in the zoo and just experimenting on
I'd be a
people.
beautiful monkey.
Hey, what they doing right now is AI is taking over really strong. A lot of people making their videos and movies through AI.
Hmm.
Some of it's helpful and some of it's damaging us. What a lot
Right.
of people might not be paying attention to is that the AI can help you make a movie, but that's gonna knock off jobs for up and coming actors and actresses and comedians and rappers and singers and
You
athletes.
right.
So like I said, some of it's good, some of it's bad. We just got to
Yeah.
figure out the good part to make it continue.
Like it's like God say he'll separate the wheat from the tare.
Mm.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
you gotta just trust him to do that too.
Hey, well, look, I got something for
Yeah.
y'all. I know you about to get out of here. So look, I've been doing the awards for 12 years now. This is number 12, and we having it this Saturday. It's a special edition. Now, Miss Arkansas, when you attended the first 3/5, I was new, didn't really know what direction I was going. I was just doing something because BET was acting weird towards our culture. But I didn't know
Hmm.
that God was about to take BET away because BET was taking it to a different direction. They were allowing
Right.
certain things to go on that our culture is not supposed to be doing. Hollywood has given them a check or a balance, and they took it and ran with it, and they snuck in these little demon little things. If you're reading through what I'm trying to say, you know what goes on
Well,
at the BET Awards. You've been there. and it
Right.
goes on at the Oscars and Grammys and all these other awards, and they accept it. Now, I said I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna open up my own thing. The people are
Mm-hmm.
supposed to come and get down with us since we having a hard time on doing that, not complaining or fussing, but uh, I'm gonna keep grinding and keep doing what I do. But people need to pay attention and start representing what's right and stay away from stuff that's not right. You know what I mean?
Right.
The Unsigned Artist Hangout Award is it's a grooming process to help people get to where they need to go to. Teach them how to walk on the red carpet, teach them how to network, show them what it means to be nominated, show them what it means to win a trophy, bring your family and friends out. It's a yearly annual celebration. Now that there's no more BET Awards, Black folks don't really have a definition. So, or identity, I should say. So, we're going to do it twice a year. All right. And that way we can continue the legacy going. We need our people to get behind us strong. I don't want to be long winded, but this is what the main thing is, you guys. Um, a lot of comedians around the world, they accept doing a show and making $50 to $100 to get some free drinks. And then Hollywood steals a lot of their
Right.
ideas and put them in movies and things like that. And then the artists, the rappers and singers, they make these really powerful songs. Then the industry asks questions like, "Ooh, how did you do that? How did you make this beat? How did you make that rap?" And then they tell them, and then they kidnap them and they give it to their kids. And now these people are getting their music and ideas robbed. You got to remember, Black folks' music wasn't even getting played in the nighttime. I mean, in the daytime, we couldn't even get played.
Right.
We only
Like,
get played at night. And you remember how they tricked us? They would have like the Temptations sing these beautiful songs, but they put white faces on the cover, album cover.
mm-hmm.
You know, James Brown and Aretha Franklin could sell out arenas, but they couldn't stay in the hotel across the street. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's a different day and time. We got to figure out the right route and get our youngsters that got these powerful movements, these big numbers, all this money. They got to do something correct. If not, we're gonna lose out as a people. And other races are winning. And I'm not racist or nothing. I'm just speaking up for me and mine
You
because
right.
every state you go to, they got Chinatown. They got this, they got that. You know what I'm saying? Where's our Africa town? Where's our Black Wall Street? Where are we accepted, represented? You know what I mean? Being proud of us. Not every time you hit a town, where's the black side of town? Then you go over there, niggas at the bus stop,
Right.
drinking and smoking, hanging out, homeless, downtown LA, you know, Skid Row, you know what I mean? Sleeping in tents, sweeping grounds. No, we got to
Yeah.
wake up and get the hell up out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Wow.
That's
this
what
is
gotta do.
real.
Work on. Yeah. Gotta wake them up.
Yeah. That's what this is all about with me.
Yeah.
You know, the awards is about it's a yearly annual celebration for artists to come together and celebrate each other, you know,
Yeah.
and help because people don't know comedians go through things. People still got 9 to 5s and they it's a healing process. They want to get out over the weekend because they might have just went through a divorce or they hurting. So they come to see a Miss Arkansas and get some good laughs and didn't even think about paying rent. Or they come to the awards and have a good time, take pictures on the red carpet, meet some celebrities or some up and coming artists, have a great time, and then go back to regular life. So, you know,
Right.
we gotta get on the ball, y'all.
Yeah, like you say, hey, we gotta get it right. Uh and you know what's ticking me off? Now, I ain't hating, if they wanna pop their fans, pop your fans. Do your
Right.
boots on the ground. But don't let that be something you gotta be a part of every time somebody creates something.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like you
mm.
say, that's just to distract you. We ain't paying no attention. Like this lady been missing almost 3 weeks. The reporter mom.
I
Oh
got
yeah.
you.
And
Yeah.
these folks asking for a ransom, but they want bitcoins.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
I was telling them when they were talking to me, Miss Arkansas, you got to be careful, cause don't open that door, cause people kidnapping people. And I said, well, let me tell you something. If they kidnap me, they better not ask my people for no $10 million, cause hell, it's hard for me to get $10 from them. You might well go on get this little old coochie and let me go. Cause, cause you ain't finna get no $10 million out of my people. So come on, let's go on and make love. Cause that what it gonna be. And take me on back where you found me from.
That's an inside
So
job anyway. That's
but
an
my
inside job.
prayers is to them, and I pray that she is found and she found alive. My prayers go out to Dr. Boyd family, my therapist, physical therapy doctor here in Arkansas, passed on day before yesterday. I went in there. He had went to one of my comedy shows and had the time of his life, and I always asked when was my next one. And I went there to tell him about the one on Sunday and got the word that he was no longer with us.
Oh wow.
They said he was having seizures and then had a stroke and then pull out. So my prayers with his family on today and everyone at the physical therapy place, cause those people are truly hurting. I know they are, cause I am, cause he was all right with me. I remember when he came to my show, I told him, I said, my doctor told me I got arthritis in my knee. I say, I guess Dr. Boyd named Arthur because he fixed that knee, and shouted
Mm,
him out. But his funeral gonna be next Friday in North Little Rock, Arkansas. So I thank God I'm not booked nowhere so I can be there.
that's deep
But
right there.
yeah, Dr. Boyd, physical therapy doctor here in Arkansas. So may he rest in peace because he was one of a kind.
All
Yo,
right.
and he
Yeah,
Yeah.
died
so I
during
just
Black
had to
History
shout
Month.
that out, y'all, because hey, so much going on in this world. You never know when you gonna go. One thing I do know for sure, we all gotta go. So we don't know when or how. So with that being like that, just learn how to treat people the way you would love to be treated. You
True.
know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
if somebody mistreating you, get away from them,
Yeah.
and just watch your surroundings. Be careful, be mindful of everything that's going on around you, like Madman was saying. You see something, say something.
Right. And what I also
on
tell
that
people,
tip,
don't pray for material things all the time. But what I
that's
tell
true.
people, the most important thing to pray for is a spirit of discernment. Because
You right.
it could be titles give people advantage to manipulate. Doctor,
Mm,
lawyer, mama, daddy, husband, wife. But you got to check the spirit every
Come
time
on
you come
now.
across it. Every time, because a person can click on you within a second. You never know when it can happen. So, and what I tell people, be prepared. Don't be surprised.
And you
Hey,
know what, brother, to add on to what you were saying, that's why God said, not me. God said, try the spirit by the spirit.
Yeah,
So that's touching on what you were saying. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You'll be understanding why some of these people done pretty much lost their minds. Cause they ain't you know how you put your
yeah.
light plug in the socket and that's where the stuff come from, the power.
The power. Yeah, yeah,
You gotta picture yourself plugging in there so you can get that power.
that's
yeah.
right.
But I believe that we all three of us is on the right track, and if we can get more people like that. I ain't always thought the way I think, but I thank God that I'm thinking with a sober mind now.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I tell them all the time, I ain't what I should be. I ain't what I used to be. And every day I get up, I ask God to help me be what He wants me to be. So, y'all
Right,
looking at the outside, but He working on that inside. You hear me?
right on. Yeah, I feel
Well,
So,
that everybody
today
you
is a
see
very
what
powerful day. You know what I mean? It's
yes,
Thursday. We got big weekend jumping off. You know what I mean? It's the
both of
last
us.
10 days for Black History Month. You know, what I mean, I guess the thing that I want to get off my chest to the people out there that's watching this or that's going to end up watching this later on down the line, us as a people, man, start with yourself. Get yourself together with you and God, and then after that, try your best to work with your household. And then once you get your household together, then you can get together with your neighbor, then your block, then you can get with your neighborhood, then you can get with your community. You know what I'm saying? And then you can jump outside the box and go nationwide, worldwide. Some people are here just to be known. Some people want to be
Right.
legends. Some people icons. Some people want to have that household name, and that's the business that we're in. That's why they call it music business. And music business just don't stand for or the music industry or the industry. It doesn't just stand for music. It's a business. Whether you're
You right.
athlete, comedian, singer, it's the voice. You know, us as a people, we created this right here. You know, and if I do that to you, you know just what that means. It's our senses. We have senses, And when we were slaves in the cotton field, we sing "We Shall Overcome," and that's where the singing really started hitting hard. And
Right.
now to this day, they use our voice talent in movies, in
Mm-hmm.
at the halftime at the Super Bowls. To open up the basketball games. The national anthem. They use our voice in commercials and everything in movies, you name it. So we not benefiting the fruits the way we supposed to be benefiting. We need to really
Right.
benefit from this. So that's my goal for myself, to help me get better, and the artists that I'm working with, to help them understand a better knowledge of things. And to add last to this is that uh, I advise a lot of artists, if you get blessed real quick and you make $800,000, you know what I mean? Just last year you didn't have no money. You should put seven of that up and survive off the 100. You can go and
Mm-hmm.
people say, I'm gonna buy a house, I'm gonna buy a car. You ain't gotta buy a house just that quick. You can go buy a a fourplex and rent it out and make some money off of
Right.
it. And it's all about the smart investment. Out here in LA,
Mm-hmm.
it's tough because you think you get ready to do something positive and go buy a restaurant, and now you're gonna make some money. Next thing you know, you wake up in the morning, you got Mexicans standing in the front selling tacos in front of your chain, and they making more money than you, and you didn't invested all this money trying to
Right.
get legit, and they getting away without having a health card and all this type of stuff. No disrespect to my Latin brothers and sisters, but I'm just saying, it's you really have to make the right decision. If you're from New York, I say drop a couple of stones on some stocks. That's all they do out there. If you're from
Mm-hmm.
LA, you got to figure out, where to go. If you're from Oklahoma or Arkansas, you got to figure out what to go. It's snowing out there all the damn
Right.
time, so you got to figure out.
It was hot today.
Oh, y'all, it was hot out there today.
Yeah, I saw a lot of messed up behinds and yeah. I said, Lord Jesus, don't let it get hotter. Cause the hotter they get, the most stuff they take off. But I ain't hating cause I was the same way when I was around 18 and 20. But oh Lord Jesus, I pray I wasn't like that.
But that goes back to what I was saying earlier. The videos that they're putting out right now is a distraction to our young black sisters.
Yep.
They think that it's okay to do this and do that. It is okay with your man behind closed doors. It might not be okay in everybody's eyes, the whole world, to see you doing certain things, because that's all they're gonna portray you as. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's why it's so important for you to do several things, so that way, like an actor, if I take on a role of me being a killer, every time they approach me, they're gonna want me to be a killer in every movie. But
You're
if I play a
right.
killer today, a basketball player tomorrow, a doctor the next day, I'm universal, and they can't, push me in one corner. And that's why you say Tyler Perry watching you. The thing is that you got 500 people on your Instagram, okay? 10 of them work for the FBI. The other
Come
10 work
on.
for the movie industry. Then you got 20 of them that work for these folks. So that's the reason they see us, believe me. And they trying their best to figure out, how can I give them a deal, or can I steal their material? Or can I work with them, or why I shouldn't? I don't have to work with them because they putting all their material. I tell rappers all the
Mhm.
time, you putting all your material online for free. You know what I mean? You
Right.
dropping 90 songs on SoundCloud and you're not making a dime. It's not making no money. You only need to put one song online, push that one song until you get a deal. And if you don't get a deal, push it to get an endorsement deal or a sponsor.
Right.
Go out there and go talk to Popeye's Chicken. Go talk to Lay's Potato Chicken. Get them to sponsor
Somebody.
you. And
Yeah.
if they sponsor you, then you winning, because there ain't no deals jumping off right now. You're gonna have to make your money off doing your shows and your
Yeah.
hustle. You know what I mean?
Right.
And after that, you got to take the money that you got blessed and invest it in something that's going to help you out, because they stopping this easy money getting. But I didn't say it right,
Mhm.
but when we was actors and rappers and singers at one time in the 80s and 90s, you could get the money real fast and easy. They figured out a way to shut that down. They took away CDs, took away albums, so you can't sell them on the streets. Now everything is digital. I can send you a song real quick. It's free. It didn't make a dime, but it wasn't free to go to the
Anybody
studio.
want a microwave
Yep.
fix?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I direct everybody to the website, things like that. And like what you're doing, Miss Arkansas, is great. You're having people come to your venue. So now you can get 100 people in at your venue at the door,
Mhm.
$20+. You know what I mean? Make money from the bar and make money from food and the door. And then the comedians get paid, you get paid, and it's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? You can do it once a week. have it jumping really hard out there in the Midwest. Every time an artist come to Arkansas, Little Rock, they got to
They
come to
gonna
your.
look up Miss Arkansas.
That's
That's
right.
right. And what I love about it, hey, like I shouted Cookie out earlier with the Bad Girls of Comedy. I was doing comedy way before I met a Cookie.
Mm-hmm.
But Cookie gave me my first 5 minutes on a real stage in Moreno Valley, California, at a place called Cheers.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I shout her out all the time, cause she with that 5 minutes she gave me, let me knew I really had something.
Damn, you just made a great point. I know me for many years. I've always put artists on stage or help them get direction. That's why they call me Big Homie. They always call me, "Hey, Big Homie, can you help me get my copyrights? Big Homie, do you know somebody got a studio? Big Homie, Big Homie." They're always calling me, right? Do you
Mm-hmm.
know that it's only a handful of people who actually called me and said, "Hey, I remember you did this for me. You did that for me. I got something for you." You know what I mean? My boy,
Yep.
not saying that y'all haven't helped me. I'm talking about others. There's
I
a
know
guy
what you're
named Young
saying.
Hop out here in California. They call him that boy Hop. He gave me a call about 2 months ago. It's like, I'm shooting a video with Yuck Mouth, and I want you to come and be a part of the video, man. Come be a cameo. I want you right there with me, man. It's gonna be a bunch of celebrities in the building when the video jumping off. I want you standing right next to me because I want the world to know who you are. Now, that was special to me because there's plenty of artists that me and Bobby Buckton interviewed on the red carpet at the
Calm down.
awards, and they didn't came up and won trophies, and they never reached back to us, and never. I'd be like, I just need you to do me a favor and come over to the radio station and sit down and talk so we can get our numbers up and help us out. They won't respond. They won't answer the phone. I really want to bang on their ass and say some names, but I'm gonna let them
I know
slide
what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
because
you know what though? Me personally, man, I put stuff on the platforms, social media, TikTok, Snapchat, and Instagram, and all them places. But my true help come from these streets.
that's right.
I get out and talk to people, and I don't just talk to our people. I talk to all people. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I do my shows out here, Miss Arkansas and Real Friends, all people be in there. You know,
Yeah.
and
Tag us in it sometimes so I can support.
a lot of time it be the Caucasians.
That's
And
right.
I like what Bernie Mac said. When they start supporting you, hell, you done made it.
On that tip right there, black folks, people of color is not supporting people of color enough. They are, but they're not supporting enough. You know what I mean? And others are supporting us. That goes back to the
Yeah,
conversation I was saying earlier. It's people in Brazil and Venezuela, Jamaica that really love us, but we not promoting to them enough. We too busy promoting to Pine Bluff and to
right.
Tulsa and not others. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why we stuck in this little circle. So I've
But
been
you
really.
know what, man, not cutting you off. It's mainly my hometown
Mm-hmm.
that don't support like they should. But any other part of Arkansas, I go and do a show in, they actually comes out. So I think it's just my hometown, and then that take me back to the good book when the Lord said His own didn't follow Him, that
Mm.
it was others that followed Him. So I believe that's what it is. Hey, I figure if they didn't do it for Him, who am I?
You
But
know
I
what? You
don't
got
trip. I
great
don't
stuff.
look. I don't trip. I used to get so upset when my folks in Blytheville didn't support me, and I go put a real big show there, and I could have did that in the park with them little handful of people.
Yeah.
But and I got so mad with them. I told them when God blessed me financially, I ain't even fixing a pothole. I was so upset. But I don't get upset now. I figure if I'm having it in Little Rock and you want to see me, come on to Little Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I have it in Jonesboro, anywhere around the town other than my hometown. Cause I done did it a few times there and they did not come out and support me, got radio, all kinds of stuff. But I just feel if they really want to see me, they'll come wherever I am.
You know what? I'm gonna add to that for us three. You know what I mean? We put in so much work. We deserve our flowers. So I'm gonna give it to us ourselves right now on this episode right here. Bobby
Hmm.
he's a very loyal person. When they call him, he
Yes.
shows up. He films everybody's event. they don't want to compensate or don't want to help him do this or that, but they sure want to call him to, hey, did you finish editing? And you know what I mean? So we shutting a lot of that
Mm.
down. If you ain't supporting, helping out, man, you got to back up. Same thing with me. You know what I mean? Same thing with
Come
you.
on.
And a lot of our people got to understand too. The Malcolm X, the Marcus Garvey, the Harriet Tubman, the Martin Luther King, the movement was slow, but once it got there, it grew. And our people got to get out of the stage where support the people while they're alive, or
You
don't
right.
free this guy, free that woman. Hey man, how about you support them before they even went there? They wouldn't have had to go to jail. They wouldn't have to die. A nigga don't want to die, and then y'all know who we are, or
Right.
whatever. How about know what's going on now? You got what I'm saying? I'm so burnt out on seeing our brothers and sisters had good music or good movies, and now they dead, but now everybody want to
Now
support them.
everybody digging up old photos they got with them
That's a
and
new
want to
thing too.
post it. You ain't
Yeah,
got
send
no
a picture.
recent photo with me. Don't be posting no old photo.
And
But I
that's a
feel
good thing
exactly
and a
what
bad
you're
thing.
saying.
Yeah, that's a good thing and a bad thing. They want to show a picture that they took a picture with Jesse Jackson. I took a picture with Jesse Jackson. I walked with him. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. But at the same time, come on, y'all. Let's wake up. Let's wake up, man. Let's
Right.
really
Keep his
let's get
dream
on it.
going if that's the
Yeah,
case.
that's real. You know what? Watch Roots once a month to keep your brain on what's going on. How the black woman was saving the black man. The white
Come
man wanted
on.
to kill us and lynch us, but the black woman would lay down with him, and
And
that was
you
cool
know
right
what,
there.
man, you keep talking about the black man. You
Yeah.
know, I love my brothers. Don't get me wrong. I had one. Now I be trying them like a scratch off,
Oh, God.
lottery scratch off. Some of them ain't worth nothing. Some worth a couple dollars. I'm
You
still waiting
telling
to
the truth.
scratch and get that big one. You hear me?
I
But this
understand.
man, I was just with. I was really feeling this man, and we did our thing one time, cause it wasn't long enough to do it more. But anyway, I was sitting there talking to him, sharing the goodness of God, all he have done for me and doing for me. First of all, you should want a godly woman. You know what I'm saying? Not
Uh-huh.
one with a whole lot of hell in her. That Negro looked at me and said, "You ain't got to talk about God every time you open your mouth. Don't you know I put him out there and blocked him?
That's right.
Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, God gonna be with me when you ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Hey, you know
You
what, Miss Arkansas?
know,
A lot of black men is distracted. We didn't graduate from high school. As soon as we turned 16, we were smoking and drinking, hanging in the streets, gang banging. You know what I mean? The rapper Melly Mel, he said it perfectly in his
right,
song. He was like, I dropped out of school. You say I'm no fool, and you wind up dropping out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Now you're unemployed, you know what I'm saying? Walk around like your pretty boy Floyd. You turn to a stick-up kid, now you're in jail, now you're getting raped, he didn't hung himself. That one of the most powerful songs, powerful sentences that was ever created, and God put that through him for us to hear it. You know what I'm
right,
saying? It's real deep. So that's the reason why the black man don't treat the black woman with royalty, because it's like I said, we too busy distracted. You know what I mean? They got a great scheme where you have to get up and get to work to pay your bills, and if you late, you get fired. So niggas don't want to get fired; they want to continue to drive in their car. We are just and black man wasn't raised around a godly black man, so he doesn't really know how to be a godly black
you
man
right.
himself. So when he does get a
Yeah.
woman that's about God, they usually run away from it, and that goes vice versa for the sister. She can't treat a man
Hmm.
like a king, or because she doesn't know, because her mama was running around having kid after kid. So
Right.
now that we do know this, it's
Let's
important
do
that we
better.
apply the pressure. That's right. And
Yeah.
that's my word. That's my word for the day. You know what I mean? If this
Well,
conversation
12
ends,
o'clock, I'll be 57. So
all
I
right,
just want them that's watching to know I am worried about my soul, not my whole.
that's right. At 5'7", you accomplished a lot. Don't quit. You got a lot more to go. You know what I mean?
Right
Yes.
on. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I say, I'm gonna finish writing that book.
Yeah.
I want more than one, but let's get the first one done. Um, I'm excited that, like I say, my fourth grandchild getting ready to graduate. And people were like, "You ain't gonna live to see this and see that." I'm just glad that my life wasn't in their hand. And if I never get, I'm already famous, but if I don't never get financially blessed, cause favor with God is more than that for real. When you can think of something and it happen, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
if he don't do nothing else for me, I want to say on the Bobby Buck show on today that he have truly done more than enough for me, for allowing me to live to see all four of my children get grown, blessed with 11 beautiful grandchildren. Just got my first great grand. 2 times they lied like I had cancer, but
Amen.
I didn't believe them. And my report came back and I didn't have it. It's been over 30 years since I had cocaine, over 20, like I said, no marijuana. And on the 1st of March will actually be 8 years and 10 months, no alcohol. And I also used to
Congratulations.
shoplift. I used to shoplift when my children was growing up.
When was
And
all
I
this
used
going
to
on? In your 20s?
Yes. And I used to shoplift. My mama thought I had a job. Every day I leave I leave home the same time every morning, return home the same evening. And I have about 5 big old black hefty trash bags full of stuff. 3 be for my children, 1 be for me, and the other one be for sale. But I could truly say on today I haven't stole nothing over 20 years, not even a man.
Mm. You was a gangster back
So
in the day. You was doing a lot.
oh yeah,
You
I
know
used
what
to
I'm saying?
slap women for just thinking. But
I
like I
got you.
say, change bring about a change. I'm grateful for who I am today, and I'm
That's
gonna
right.
share this. Then I gotta go. You know, I was talking to the people at the AA meeting, explaining to them how this thing worked. For as that alcohol, when God clean you up, you become a new creature in Christ. You
Amen.
know, He said old things pass away. But he take them, it's like 7 spirits being you. He take them things away from you. And then when you get back out there, you allow them 7 to come back. But they don't come back by themselves. They bring 7 more of their buddies every time.
Mm,
7 more,
mm,
7 more.
mm,
And I'm telling y'all the honest God truth on here today. I've experienced that 3 times, and I know how I passed math. So that's 21 demons that was in me.
mm,
And I did not like me. I don't care how I was going around laughing and smiling and making people laugh and this and that and that. I did not like me. But I
mm.
could truly say on today that them things is out of me. I love who I am today. I do like they tell you in the rehab, which I ain't been there. I went 1 time for 30 days. They would keep them going to jail. But they tell you in there, take 1 day at a time.
Mhm.
Cause you ain't gonna see this day again. You didn't see yesterday. And if it ain't in his will, you might not see tomorrow. But
Mm.
take 1 day at a time, do what's right. I wanna say treat people like you wanna be treated, but some of them ain't gonna respond like you respond. So just do what you know is right.
That's right.
My
Mhm. Yes, sir.
grandbaby told me that he should have took care of me when me and his mama had got into it. In other words, he should have took me out, called me everything but the child of God. And I saw him at a party, and he was sitting over there, and I was sitting over here. I couldn't just watch my grandchild sit there knowing that's my grandchild. And all the bad things he said to me, I went over there and told my grandchild, I still love you and I forgive you. You know what I'm saying? Because God wants
Mm.
us to forgive in order so we can be forgiven. And I forgave him when he did it. You know what I'm saying? I just was gonna let him go on about his business. He wasn't gonna be up in here.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you got something against anybody on this day on the Bobby Buck show, if you watching, let it go.
That's
Cause a
right.
lot of time when we holding on to stuff, them people are sleeping good and eating good and doing all kind of stuff and ain't thinking about you. But you
Mhm.
all down and upset and mad. So let it go.
Yeah.
So you can think right. So you can do what's right.
Yeah, it's important to have a clear mind. It is a
Yeah.
difference once
Yes.
you stop drinking and smoking and your mind is clear. You get to hear God and you get to hear yourself talking. You can concentrate. You can move faster. Things like that. You got to understand too. It's an agenda that they have from the age of maybe
Uh-huh.
12 to 35. They want you to be on drugs and alcohol, stealing and doing all kind of
Right.
crazy shit. And then from 35 to the rest of your life, they want you on prescription medicine.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
they really they have a cold agenda, and we just got to be smart. They putting chips in food, they putting chips in your body, they want you to take shots. It's off the chain. You really got to
You
be
right.
in tune with God so you can hear. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. These human demons are moving every day, every
Oh, they
second of the
doing their
day.
job.
Yep, doing their
Yeah.
job.
So we gotta move the same way. Every
Yeah.
day you gotta move carefully to continue to survive and live until it's time to go home. And with that being said, for me, like I said, you know, I mean, we represent the Unsigned Artist Hangout. It's jumping off this weekend. Come see the one and only Shoe Gang. Three young brothers from Long Beach that rap their ass off. They good. They got music out there.
Okay.
Check them out online. I got a sister by the name of Sharice Jones. She's from DC. She's gonna come and rock with a live band. She was the manager for Climax. Put Morris Day and them on stage a lot. Now she has her own career launching off. I got a young lady by the name of Nikina. She has a new album coming out. She sing her ass off. She grew up in the choir. She's a good singer, man. Check out Nikina Monique. Who else is up there? We got Curfew. Curfew been rocking with us for a good minute. He's from Colombia. You know what I mean? He's one of our Spanish brothers. He rock hard in the paint. We got comedian Amaricia. We got comedian Westside. Keep looking around Morris. He done every award that we done. He's still coming out. Miss Arkansas, we're going to link up with you in the summer for you to come through too. You know what I mean? We got to get
Yeah.
you, TC, uh, the homegirl, damn it, left my brain.
Tamiko
Yeah,
Kirkland.
Rico Kirkland, Trey Love. We got to get Trey Love to come
All
through.
of us back.
Yeah.
That's right. So this summer we're gonna make that one happen. We're gonna make it a
Okay.
special event, all right? And
All right.
Bobby
And
Buck,
with that, look, and
Yeah.
with that being said, if you're in the Arkansas area, surrounding areas, tomorrow night, well, my birthday at 12, but tomorrow on my birthday, I will be hosting a live album release party with Mr. JC McCallar. We got a special guest, Arkansas Bo. We got Volton Wright. We got Ayana, Cameron, look, what my glasses? Um, Foster. We also have Big Seth. We got DJ Agitator on the ones and twos. And we got what's my boy name? Fat Daddy gonna close it out. All those are soul singers, and
Okay.
then we got some steppers. It's gonna be a night to remember because I am your host with the most. And
that's
then
right.
Saturday, over on Pike Avenue in Little Rock, at Lady Ink Studio, we got a margarita meet and greet. You get to meet with some of me and some of my comedians that actually gonna be performing on Sunday at the Looney Bean Comedy Club in Little Rock, Arkansas. Doors gonna open at 6. Show gonna start at 7. Only $25 to get in. Hey, it must be 18 and over with a proper ID. So
That's right.
it's going down all weekend, y'all. Like them youngsters would say, I'm outside.
Mm.
But if you got a budget and you booking and you tired of the mess, holla at your girl and book the best.
Hey,
So thank you, Bobby Buck, for having me on here. Thank you,
yes, ma'am.
Madman. Thank both of y'all for all the love y'all got from Miss Arkansas. And please know I got that same love back for y'all. And I guess I get off of here so I can go over to the north of the city where we gonna be on tomorrow and meet with the man and his wife that actually booked me. I saw them on the fairground and just chopping it up. Maybe told them one or two jokes, but mainly just talking, letting them know who I am.
Yeah.
And they contact me and booked me for this and said I left a great impression on them. And that's what's up for real. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm honored to do this on tomorrow. I got me a bucket. I put some money in it so money can go in
Mhm.
it.
You got it set already. That's what's up.
But I love y'all. Y'all enjoy the
Yeah.
rest of y'all night. Everybody that's watching, y'all enjoy y'all night. If you know how to pray, please keep me and my family in prayer as I
That's
keep you
right.
and yours in prayer.
Thank you. Love you too, big homie. You know what I'm saying? Tag us in it, and
Yeah.
we'll support and be reposting. Okay.
Sound good. Have a
Right
good
on.
night. Thank you, Bobby. I'll be looking for my video
Oh
coming
yeah.
soon.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know that. You know that.
All righty.
Right.
Be
Peace.
safe. Be safe out there.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, so Bobby, the this Saturday, man, it's going down in a major way, man. We making history. You ready?
Oh yeah. I'm more than ready.
All right. So with the people that's watching, man, I need y'all to know, out here in Los Angeles, it's a lot of Black historical spots. Okay, and one of them is called the Crenshaw Mall. That's on Crenshaw. Crenshaw is like a Black avenue in Africatown. Africatown is the new name. It was called Leimert Park District, and Leimert Park is a European that had that district right there back in the 1920s, and now they've changed it to Africatown. So if you go to Crenshaw, Vernon, Crenshaw, from Crenshaw to Slauson, Crenshaw and Slauson, all the way down to Crenshaw and Obama, that's all supposedly supposed to be Black-owned chains, where you got Black-owned restaurants, Black-owned clothing stores, radios, etc., things like that. So that's where the Juneteenth goes down, the Martin Luther King Parade, a lot of those things. And we're doing the awards inside the Crenshaw Mall in the month of February, on February 21st, which is going to be historical. You know what I'm saying? This is Black History Month, and we rocking. So I hope and pray to see the positive people in the building. We're gonna have a good time. Come on out, get you some good food, sit down and watch some good entertainment, hit the red carpet, shine with us, make it happen. Come see these amazing artists perform. And last but not least, before I get up out of here, we having a $500 competition with a lot of these unsigned artists. They're gonna come through and perform. We got your boy Hanif, we got Tea Time, we got Joshua M. Turner, we got Cloud, Arista, Jessica Innocence, and my boy D Dame. And it's sponsored by the one and only Alonzo Williams, Silky D, UNG Radio, and the one and only Bobby Buck. So come on out and check us out, man. This is very important to me and for our people. If we want to continue to have an outlet for our people, man, we got to support each other, man. I can't do it by myself. It's a team. It's a team effort, Joe. You know what I mean? And I appreciate all my family, you know what I mean, for helping me out to do this thing, man. So on that note, Bobby, man, I just want to say thanks for giving me the interview with Miss Arkansas to talk to the world, to let the people know that we here and we're gonna represent. If I forgot somebody's name, I didn't do it intentionally. We doing this for everybody, y'all. Just go to our sites. If you ain't in town and you want to watch it from a distance, hit up UNG radio station. We're gonna be on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok live, man. So check us out, all right, y'all.
Yeah, come on. Let's make it happen. Everybody.
That's right. Be there. 4:00. The red carpet starts at 4:30. Doors open up, man. 4:30, man. Come on through, man. It's a $20 donation. Come through, man, and represent and come meet these people, man, and support, man. All right.
All right. Peace. And we out of here, y'all. Thank everybody for being on here live too.
Yeah, amen, man. I appreciate all my family and friends that was on there live. Thank you, man.
Right on. Peace.
Bobby Buck Show. The Bobby Buck Show. The Bobby Buck Show. The Bobby Buck Show. Yeah. The Bobby Buck. We spotlight the people, the hustlers, the grind, activists, entrepreneurs with powerful minds, community, unity, respect, and a bunch of fun. It's the real, the raw, the respectable show. Once again, it's on. The Bobby Buck Show. The Bobby Buck Show. The Bobby Buck Show.